Group 2, Group 4, you will be going down. We are one healer short right now. Bridget's running a little bit late.
So I've never been in that phase. I'm not sure what you need to do. So
basically the death's doors are going to be dropped out here on purple star, circle, and triangle. You're going to try to drop them as try to overlap them, not overlap them, but try to get them, kind of on the marks. Purple and triangle be just a little bit behind. So basically, you're just going to stack back there, and hopefully the orbs come through the death's doors and will come up to the live realm, so you don't have to deal with that. So it's just a matter of just healing. You'll get a stacking debuff. Just clear your debuff before 10. And then just be mindful when you guys are clearing. Just make sure nobody's clearing all at once, because I'm going to be the only healer up here.
So the people in that phase what's their goal? Is their goal just simply to get out of there, or
you have to DPS Bon Zombie to like 60 or 50% or something? Like, we're just standing here like DPSing the boss in front of us, and then as soon as he hits a certain health percentage, we go back.
So yes, the goal is to get out of there.
And you gotta do the two-step with about 100 beach balls while all that's going on.
Nope, you shouldn't.
We shouldn't if we're all stacked behind the markers here. They just absorb the ball for us.
Oh, okay. We're building the Aegis Flex shield.
Yeah. And the main thing, and I'll call it downstairs, when Bwansamdi will do the inevitable end where he starts sucking everybody towards him to one-shot them, during that phase, you have to turn around and just run into the wall as much as you can. Because if we're all sitting here, the 7 of us or whatever that are stacked in this thing, if we all get pulled into the death's door, we're just going to basically one-shot everybody upstairs except the tank. So, yeah, you don't really want to touch the death's doors at all unless you're clearing stacks.
Probably need to move those markers up a little.
Probably like the yellow one out to here.
Go ahead and move them.
Matt, you ready?
Okay.
No, hold on, give me just 2 seconds. Is it okay if I switch to from push to talk to voice activity? Can I do that in this one?
Do you have screaming kids?
Does
I think that
himself count?
Yeah, right. Did I miss the food buff?
Yeah, you did. It just went away.
Oh well.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Maybe like a little farther up. The main thing is you want to use like movement speed increases too if you have them up during that inevitable end down here. Just so you're just that much more away from the door.
Will ice block slide in that wind, or will it stay glued to the floor?
I'm 80% sure you will just stay put on the floor. I think I've seen that in streams where they can ice block and they won't move. The only thing is ice block I don't think lasts as long as the inevitable end, so you'd still have to run a little bit, but yeah, I think the majority of it you could probably just ice block and sit there.
I'm ready now, Ashton. Who's taking the boss over here first, and who's doing the ads?
You're gonna take ads, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I pretty much am comfortable with this fight.
Do you know the taunt swap in phase 2?
Yep, we do it whenever he casts that fire lava thingy mabopper, right?
Okay, so when Bob Salami comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will have Rastakhan because you're taking
right,
ads.
and I
right? Whenever the detonation comes out, I will run. You will stay there until I taunt.
Right.
Okay, when phase 2 happens at 60%, you do not move. Whoever has one zombie, stay there until he starts casting that little RP thing. Okay, do not move until he starts casting. If you move while he's casting, before he starts casting, he will move with you. I learned that the hard way.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But other than that, it's
Okay.
easy. Okay, we just taunt swap at the detonation.
All right.
Cam said he expects us to one-shot this.
Dang. Let's do it. Last pull.
We want to wait for Brian. You just joined the raid group.
Yeah.
We'll yell surprise when he comes across the corner.
Oh, and when we first, I think Jared said this too. When we first get in the downstairs part, don't all run inside at once. Kind of stagger yourselves in, just so he has time to kind of heal the raid up slightly before each explosion.
Here he comes. Everybody jump out and yell surprise. Surprise! Did we scare you, Brian?
Got me.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna do this again. Okay. We don't need to wipe.
Do we have a
tonight.
melee
Okay.
volunteer that wants to go down?
If nobody else does it, I can do it, I suppose.
I have not been down, so I don't know how much help I would be down there.
It's not that hard.
I'm gonna throw Brian down there. John, you're gonna stay up with me.
How big is his hitbox?
Not
The
that
boss?
big. For melee, it's not that big.
Okay, yeah, that would be a pain for melee then.
Are we good? Everybody's ready. You good?
Mhm.
Jay?
Yep, let's go. You got logs going?
Oh crap! Good call.
I apologize in advance.
Rip Shroud.
Y'all good, brother?
You'll do good.
Hit him hard, hit him fast. That's all I gotta say.
Shield. Just use shield right off the bat so you can grab all 3. Hang on.
Do you?
Do you what?
Or did you want to do the timer?
Yeah, well, give me a second. I have to. For some reason,
Oh, okay.
Logs is asking for an update.
My baby.
Do you want to go ahead and reset the boss? I think I just saw someone pop army.
Yeah, just reset it. Everybody hit the boss and just run out.
That felt good. I needed to do that.
Alright.
Our first wipe.
See, the
Sorry,
boss is
Cam.
over.
What?
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. It was pre-planned reset. Okay, it wasn't.
Hey, I'm on top of the healing meters.
Here you go, Jared.
Nice.
Jared.
There you go, bro.
I'm second.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3,
Can't say-
2,
Come on.
1.
You do not face me alone, invaders. You stand before the finest defenders of Zuldazar.
I know we want hero.
Yep, hero on the pool.
We do when we go down. I thought.
Meteor leap.
Stack that.
We typically
Plague of crushing leap.
Watch plague. Toad's out.
Serpent Totem. Plague of Toads.
Toad's coming out again.
Greater Serpent Totem. Plague of Toads.
Oh, rip.
I'm so glad that froze the frogs.
Oh man, I just realized, dude, I probably should have stayed over there while I
Pick him up. Taunt.
My bad, guys. I'm so
Zombie
used to
Dust Totem.
running with the rest of the...
Zombie does Zombie does Toad.
Taunt him. Hit him with the shield. Hit him. Just all you gotta do is hit him. Go get King.
Caress of Death.
Use your horse. You gotta get there fast.
Plague of Toads.
Okay, sorry. We'll get it. We'll do it better next time. On my next switch. Come here, King. I was just trying to figure out how I lost aggro that quickly on the zombie.
Gotta hit him fast.
Heal threat.
Zombie
Oh,
Dust
okay.
Totem.
Get a zombie dust Toad.
Come on. Come to me. Taunt.
Oh, don't kill a melee friend.
Died from AoE, I
Rest of
think.
death.
I was jacking him up, I think.
Jack it up too hard, dude.
Yeah.
Too much deeps, bro.
There's a trick too. If you run Nether Walk, it usually auto pops it too, so you don't die from it. I don't know if that's worth over the leech.
Plague of Toads.
Watch Toad. Is that you, Bridget?
Zombie Dust Totem.
Get on Totem, no AoE.
Caress of Death.
Get
Here it comes.
2 and 4, get close.
Oh, what?
Ooh, that's
That's gonna hurt.
Dude, I was literally like 5 yards away from.
okay. We still have to
Yeah,
dodge.
that's
We can't stack. The doors are.
Give me a re-res up top, please.
I'm down
No,
to...
that's it. Wipe it up.
Necrotic Smash.
Don't release.
We got a
So-
B-res out.
Yeah, I got
Are
one.
we
Just
popping
wipe.
hero at the start or saving for down here?
I would
You guys
say-
want it downstairs?
You have downstairs is
You're
way
gonna
better.
have to.
Yeah, the start doesn't really matter. Also, please make sure you guys get the death stores. I saw like only one of them was in the right spot, and that was mine. One was
I only saw
Across-
2 drop.
no, there was one at the very front of the room. I don't know why. It was just over there, and then there's one all the way in the back corner. That I'm
Okay,
assuming
so
a
I'm
melee just
sorry.
found.
So I threw it all the way to the front of the room. Where do we want the doors?
on the
On the
four
mark.
ring markers at the
On
door.
the rainbow.
Yeah, when you walk in, it's like right there.
Yeah, we're gonna try to build an arcing shield with it so the beach balls won't come through it downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy.
And you have to move quick too. I think you only have like 5 seconds to drop it. So if like you're across the room,
Yeah, well, I have plenty of
Yeah.
time. I make it all
Yeah.
the way across to the front, so there's
for, like,
plenty of time.
the less mobile classes, I don't know, like
Is that Bridget? What's her name?
Case.
I thought I heard her,
no.
but no, it's not her.
Hearing things, man.
Yep, I'm hearing things.
Dude, Do Boomkins or Resto Druids have Ferocious Roar? Or is that just Feral?
Feral.
So lame.
Used to.
Yeah, I know, it was great. So lame now. Does someone upstairs have drums?
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty.
Hope we got two.
Yeah, I've got drums.
On a distant planet populated
Yeah,
by
but
another
I'd rather not have more than one melee downstairs.
5, 4,
Okay, hero at full or wait?
Wait
One.
Wait till you go down.
Meteor Leap,
Stack that in the berry. There you go.
Plague of Toad, Crushing Leaf,
Dodge up, dodge for
Grievous Axe on Cabal.
Greater Serpent Totem, Greater Serpent Totem, Plague of Toads,
watch for all.
Right to the door. Everybody get to the door.
I'm
As soon as
dead.
we get out, get Ashton up.
Just pick up, whatchamacallit. I'll pick up King as soon as I can.
Zombie Dust Totem,
Go, get.
Caress of Death, Plague of Toads,
Toad's coming.
Zombie Dust Totem,
Get on the totem.
Oh. I saw that Evo cake go off, Robbie, I'm sorry.
That's where it
Rest
needs to
of
be,
them.
right, Austin?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Closer to the other door. Closer to the other door.
Plague of Toads,
Put the other two on the purple side that we get.
Zombie Dust Totem,
Stack them on that side.
Don't move. Go.
My bad, Ashton.
You're good.
Caress of Death,
When's he gonna fade?
3%.
He's at 62 right now.
Jump the gun.
Y'all as soon as you're about to do it, I break it.
Oh yeah, it's true. They gotta like wait for that. You do not
Alright,
have
get away from the
circle,
ring.
just be on the edge on the outside.
Now move.
Alright.
Hero.
Who is just alright. Go in one.
It goes right in the side.
Yeah.
Necrotic Smash,
We get hero up here, FYI.
I got the debuff right now.
If you're above 10, you should clear.
Inevitable End,
Yep, just run to the wall. And then come back to him now.
That was my fault. Just run against the wall.
You get detonation. You're literally holding the entire time. You just gotta run away from detonation.
Necrotic smash.
Yeah, that's kind of troll that it goes that far through the.
Yeah, we gotta move these out.
Kind of put it almost like at this
So
corner.
soak those. I need people to soak those. Soak those. Soak those. Come back. Sorry guys, it was on me.
Inevitable end.
Run before it takes you. Oh, there we go.
Alright, easy.
Alright, do we just survive now?
Innervate if somebody's got it.
We're gonna taunt during detonations.
Plague of
You
toads.
want me to pull him in the middle
Nope,
of the
you're
room
fine.
or keep him right here?
I don't know.
You get that store, still keep
Take 'em.
them near the other one.
Inevitable end.
Just pull them away.
Run
from
away,
us.
run away, run away.
Plague of toads.
Pull 'em
Do
out
we
of
want to
that.
get another
Pull 'em out of
DPS?
that.
Yeah, get Ron up. You got anything, Ashton?
No.
I just bought B.
Plague of toads.
Taunt.
Inevitable end.
You kind of see it, Matt?
Get ready to run away. Get a run away.
The doggy survived.
I'm gonna start DPS guy.
My bad, I didn't get out far enough.
You gotta save Cavalier for that one. What was that, Ron?
I was saying, can you move them, but you guys did.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm moving him way too much because the death doors. Taunt, taunt, taunt. And then move him out of that. That got me. Can I get a B-res?
Not for 2 minutes.
Kill him.
Great run away.
Run away, run away.
Just need to move them out of that.
Yeah, you can move them like to the sides of the room.
Right here, good.
Because whenever the toads come out, just run and then taunt him again.
Plague of toads.
Oh, that's got.
Guardian Affinity.
You getting me, dude. Taking myself out.
I had too many cooldowns and it would have been that right there. That's completely my fault.
It's all good. This is pretty much the hard, like soft and rage right here is the death store. That was a pretty good pull, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bridget says she's not gonna make it.
Okay.
I was healing solo downstairs, Brandon.
It felt like it was really bad, but did everybody survive? Did anybody die down?
I think we all live.
I lived,
Nope.
I just didn't get to hit the boss.
You were
Dang,
there
bro.
for moral support, bro. Don't forget to move the markers.
Yeah. So are we
Oh,
only getting
God.
3 doors? Are we phasing them that fast? Or there's I'm just like not seeing the 4th.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
So I drug you down, just me and you. So we don't talk over them. So our job is tanks, right? You have to proactively look where he's standing, right? When the toads come out, they leave a pool. We want to pull them out of that pool, right? The initial pull, like like the first pull of the night when we're pulling, or our first pull to fight, we want to kind of keep them stationary because we want people to throw out the burst, right? But in phase 2, you have to, no, phase 3, whenever they're coming back up from underground, you want to make sure that his feet is clear. Now, keep in mind that you just don't have range, you have melee also. So that's the very, very big key thing. Just move them.
Yeah.
If someone tells you, hey, stop moving them, stop moving them. But, you know, if you see a pull that hurts people, pull them out of it, right? We have to keep the ground clear for the rest of them. Everything else you're doing just fine. We just gotta clean up the taunts. That's about it.
Yeah.
Now with the detonation, right? Like just now, I went down. Rastakhan does not move whenever he does a detonation. So the further you are away from Rastakhan during the detonation, the less it does to the raid. Keep that in mind also. Now your cooldowns. You have tons of cooldowns, defensive cooldowns that you could use. The biggest thing, if you're gonna take a huge hit, and you know you're learning which hurts, you know, Shield Righteous, right? That's your active mitigation, right? You want to use that, right? Me, I have stagger. I don't have a special button for active mitigation, so I can literally take a huge hit and it ticks over time. So that's the thing about monks. But then I can purify it off. So literally, I can clean that off. But anyways, usually with big packs, I like to keep Shield the Righteous up as much as I can, right? That's where your haste comes in. So, if you're gonna take a huge hit, like the detonation, or if you're taking a lot of damage, you know, the thing about pallies is that you have to time your active mitigation in order to survive. So that's one thing that you have to do. But I think you're doing fine. There's some times where Jared just quit healing me, so I don't know. But yeah, keep it up. We just gotta clean up the taunts, and then we'll be good.
Okay.
Don't take any. I mean, I'm just giving you, just trying to help
No,
you
I
out.
appreciate it. Yeah, anything you could do to help me is fine. Yep.
I mean, the person that you talked about, like tanking in general, is Jared and Taylor. Those two used to tank for me forever until I took over it because Jared didn't want to tank anymore. But my pally was it. I was pally tanking until I decided to switch over to my monk. So, anyways, I'm gonna throw you up there.
Okay. He was yelling at me.
No, he wasn't.
Just kidding.
You guys need food?
Yeah, bro, I'm starving.
Daddy brought dinner.
I actually am kind of hungry.
Too bad Zam's not on.
Or if we had a loud gate to across the room.
Nah, just so we can go down there.
True.
Here
Well,
we go.
if Cam's listening to any of the streams, hurry up and gear your lock.
Like I said, I hit with zombie
Right
like
now, I have the
Four,
stream in the background on the big TV.
2, 1.
Yeah,
I hit with zombie like 6 times, and I'm with you guys the rest.
You stand before the... My loyal subject, shod it outside
Meteor Leap.
the slice of the arrogant.
Plague of Toad. Crushing Leap.
Dark Toad.
Greater Serpent Totem. Plague of toads. Greater Serpent Totem. Plague of toads.
I'm gonna need something big. I just popped 4 or 5.
This sucks.
Oh my gosh. Caught up.
The hots are ticking.
Sold my 5 up, bro.
Rip, dude.
Zombie Dust Totem.
Get on totem.
Cam said he's 370.
That's what's up, dude. Make sure you
Cam-
kind of pre-spread away from your friends too for that fire debuff.
Cam also,
Caress of
go,
death.
go, Matt, go. Get. You have to pick up. Just go. I had him.
Plague of toads.
Now you gotta taunt him, dude.
He's casting. He ain't gonna move when he's casting.
Yeah.
Keep pulling. Pull him on the other side of that blue thing. Right there. So you're still close enough. Hey, as soon as you see me coming over, just start running. I'll pick up Bob Salami over there.
Zombie Dust Totem.
Come.
My steed's on cooldown.
Taunt.
Caress of death.
That was a weird.
Oh snap! 2 5 buffs, 1 pull.
Dude, what the heck, man?
S Shadow, can you drop feathers?
No, I can shield you. That's about it. Just let me know when. It gives you a small speed buff.
Or give it to
Plague
Matt
of
when they're in taunt swap. I'll tell you in a second. If I start running and I get him, he needs it.
Zombie Dust Totem.
Perfect, Matt.
It's the second time you've interrupted me.
Caress of death.
Wonder if it just has you on focus.
I know.
I don't have anything, Jared. Thank you.
Got dying on me, dude.
I had to pop it earlier.
I had to run that death door out. Alright, there's the 4th door right there.
We're at 60, below 60.
Go.
Ooh, we missed Robbie. But you guys have a hero up there. That's good. But, ooh, that's... Oh, man.
We get hero anyways.
That's true.
Necrotic Smash. Necrotic Smash. Inevitable end.
You ready to run to the door?
Go stacking those. So
And start running to the door.
One went off. Please do mechanics.
And start DPSing again.
Drop those death doors on the, on green.
Necrotic Smash.
I'm out of mana.
Go soak those up, please. Soak them up. Get away from me. Detonation, take it to the other side of the room. I'll taunt.
Stay spread a little bit. For the Plague of Fire.
Plague of Toads.
I'm gonna move in here in a second.
If somebody's got an innervate, I could use it badly.
Got it.
Inevitable end.
Thanks, sir.
Run. Run away.
Oh my gosh. Why did I do that?
Get him up as soon as this is over.
Plague of toads.
Boss
all
Toad.
of that store should be going to green now.
Get him out of there. Perfect. Right there.
Take that to green.
Plague of toads.
Dodge frogs.
Inevitable end.
Get ready to run away. Run away.
Anyways, Cam, we run. Just let me know, bro. I'll run with you.
No! It is too much to control!
Plague of toads.
Dodge frogs.
These death doors are just in the middle.
Yeah,
Move,
you're gonna need to
move
be
the
taking
boss.
those
Move him towards the front.
I got him. Go. Just run. He ain't moving.
Yeah, just take him all the way to Jared. So
Bring
many
him up to the
cats.
front.
That's where I'm trying to go. But he keeps
So
casting.
many cats.
Okay.
Ooh, I've taken that.
Inevitable end. Get ready to run. Get ready to run.
Run, 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 run.
But it's inevitable.
Take her. Pull him out. Away from the door.
I just saw it as soon as you
Right there. Perfect. Just keep him here.
I believe in y'all.
I'm gonna die.
I know right on the spot.
Come on, guys. You gotta clear the.
Taunt him. Oh no.
You got it. Pop everything you got.
At this point, he's just gonna start hitting like a Mack truck.
If
You
you,
guys
if
can
you
bring
took final
Ashen
stand,
up in 2 seconds.
I would just pop it.
You can bring up Ashen now.
Get Ashton up.
Just
There
kill
it
it.
is.
Kill with fire.
I'm dead.
Round.
I believe in you. Fart him.
Somebody hit him!
Wrath.
50, 30.
Cat weave. Cat weave.
Come on, somebody do something!
Just dot him up.
Moon, moon!
Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
And he, as he died too, that was
Brandon, clutch,
we
man.
release right here.
Clutch.
Clutch, man.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay.
Is this where I get my dagger? Nope.
What the heck is Essence of the Troll Dynasty?
Don't know. Upgrade though.
Let me get it.
Ooh, check out that trinket.
Let me get that
That's
tattoo.
really good. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Good job, dude.
Dang, dog.
Alright, so for next time we do this fight, I clearly don't understand how you chosen to go between the up or down.
So
Is
the
it
big
just where you-
ring that surrounds Wasambi, the big circle, big green circle. You just have to be
inside
on
that.
the outside of that circle. Just be on the outside. It's the
It's the closest half of the ring.
number. Yeah,
The
closest half.
closest people to Wasambi get put down.
Okay. This is just where I'm standing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as long as if you're just standing, that's why I said stand on the edge, like the outside edge of that circle. So you're still gonna get chosen, but you're not gonna get like 4 or 5 stacks before actually going downstairs while he's casting.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, don't run like right on top of him. I saw a couple people do that, and you're really just unnecessary damage.
Door's broken.
It took us the wrong way.
Rip.
Oh, wait, that's the horde way.
Should put a little sign down here. Alliance go this way, Horde go that way.
Alliance, yeah, alliance this way.
We get to Mechatork, we'll take our break.
This is where the real fun begins now.
Right?
We didn't have teleporter in
Going
normal,
on, dude?
or in normal, did we?
The wormhole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heroic.
Rift. So
That's what I was saying. We didn't have it in normal, so that's literally the only change. That and the fact that only the people in the bots can see the code. Yep, I do.
just chilling, bruh. I hear that.
I'm gonna put it all. I'm gonna download it in there. When we get to Mechatork, I'm gonna give you guys a link to a weak board that's gonna spam. It's gonna make you yell your name when you're in the robot, so it's just easier to identify who's in.
Is it gonna piss on me?
No, it's just says your name.
Unless your name's a cuss word, though. Can we get a DK and 2 druids? This is gonna be great.
Mechatork on the brink of death.
All the roots.
Yeah, the mass roots and the grid.
Zul'Gazar was a success, but the Horde caught up to us as we retreated. We have a witness who survived.
I don't mess with mass roots.
The Grand Admiral fought
And just
bravely, as did
don't have to waste the second and a half casting entangling roots on each one.
I'll do my best to tell you what happened. I want details of what happened out there. The Horde hoped to pin us between
Make sure you
their
talk to the dude on the boat.
and the forces holding the drugs. But they didn't count on the high tinker. He gave us
Oh, wait, I don't go troll?
while known forces aided us on the
Oh,
ground
it's so lame.
until the Gallyway
What did it put you as?
What else?
Oh snap!
Put you as, bro. Zandalari.
Zandalari troll.
Yeah, bro. Hey, pick that that Kimball racial, bro. If you can. Get that DPS boost.
Can you actually pick those racials?
I have no idea. I'm assuming you can, because like every other thing has access to all of the racial abilities, but I don't know. I've never played Zandalari troll.
Kind of lame to make people Zandalari trolls though if you can't use their main.
Yeah, right. Like, what's regenerating gonna do on this fight?
Embrace of the Paku, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but see if you can change it to Kimball. I think that's the highest DPS one.
Oh, did it pre-select one for you? Maybe you just pre-selected one.
Yes. I got the Paku one.
What's it do?
Increases my critical strike.
That's not bad.
Your abilities have a chance to grant you 4% critical strike for 12 seconds.
That's actually pretty good. It's kind of lame though. My Void Elf Mage gets a troll, but my Void Elf Priest gets Blood Elf. I'm pretty sure trolls can be priests, right?
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna become an outlaw raider. I actually do more damage as outlaw than assassination.
Alright, send them break 5 minutes, go.
Single target?
Just chilling, Cap. I hear that, bro.
I do more
What you been up to
sustain.
tonight, dude?
Sweet, man.
goes here.
Oh crap! I ran into boss.
Should have done it.
I tanked this for the normal raid, didn't I?
It's pretty much the same fight except for two different things.
Yes, Matt, that is correct.
Okay, okay. So I should be fine. What?
I should be fine. We take the normal.
I remember, no, because I asked while you were gone, I was asking Jared about when we needed to do the tank swap. I remember now.
Hope you guys got weak auras.
Yep.
What's that?
You need to click that weak aura and import it. Basically, when you get put in the robot, it should spam yell your name in a chat bubble. Pretty same stuff, you know. Dodge the Buster Cannon. Just make sure you're not in front of the boss. Run out of the stupid zones. If you're targeted for wormhole, run to the center of the room. Run to the center. Make sure that when we do the wormhole, that if we have shrunk people, give them, 3 seconds to get out. Shrunk people, your place to go is Moon. If I see somebody big over on Moon, I'm going to yell at you.
Gonna get the poo.
If you get Gigavolt charge, it's going to put a mark on your head. If you're star, you go to star. If you're orange, you go to orange. If you're purple, go to purple. Wormhole generator, like I said, it's going to mark a random player. And then 5 seconds later, everybody in the raid is going to get teleported to that mark. So make sure we take it to this.
Take it to what?
When you get targeted with Wormhole Generator, that's the new ability in Heroic. He's going to teleport you to the center after 5 seconds, and then everybody in the raid is going to teleport on top of you. Do not move for 3 seconds. Make sure all the little people get out first, and they're going to go to Moon. That is where if you're shrunk, you go to Moon.
Is it a possibility that you get shrunk and then get a wormhole and the whole raid gets to stomp on you?
When it does not affect that. It doesn't affect you that way. What affects you is when the big people move and run over the little people.
Okay.
When you're shrunk, you do 99% less damage, so there's no point in even trying to DPS anything. Just get out of the way. The other thing that happens, okay, is when the robots come out, we'll get 3 robots. I'm not going to mark the robots because I don't want to get confused with, Skull and Diamond and whatnot. So basically, 3 people are going to get shrunk, 3 people are going to get into robots. I will name one person to yell out the code because you guys are the only ones that can see it. That person will select one person and give you your first 3 codes, and then you will detonate. That will leave the last 2 people bots, and they can talk between each other and give each other each code. Before you detonate, make sure you give the other person the last code. Make sure you both have the detonate buttons before you go. Any questions on that? other than that, phase 2 is the same thing. Get Gigavolt charge out. World Enlarger does happen. So, little people, you're going to have to make sure you run out quick. So get to your safe zone, which is going to be Moon, and then the big people can move out because we still have to dodge tornadoes and we still have to dodge sheep. Yep. And then at phase 3, he's going to go, he's going to get buffed, and then we just got to nuke him down. When does everybody want hero? Off the bat? On phase 3?
I say phase 3. Phase 3 is going to be the hardest.
Alright, phase 3 it is.
At the point you're going to have to be dealing with dodging sheeps and everything, and firewalls.
Well, phase 2, phase 2 we don't even DPS the boss. It's a survivability thing. He's up in the air, he takes 99% less damage. If you're DPSing and not staying alive, then you're doing it right.
And it gives people, in my opinion, more time to see phase 1 and 2 versus just blowing through phase 1 with hero.
Fair enough. We got an hour on this guy. Let's go. Ready?
Sorry. Can you go over how you were handling calling the robot colors again?
So 3 people are going to get called, right? 3 people are going to get shrunk. So those 3 people will go in. I will name one person to be the shot caller. That person will pick whoever he wants, whoever he or she wants, and call out that person's code. That person enters the code and detonates immediately. And then it's just them two, the shot caller and the third person, to talk back and forth to get each other the code.
Okay.
The other way, the other common method where one shot caller is giving out 2 codes is just more room for error. And then all it takes is one person, both of those people to detonate, and then he's stuck in the robot by himself with no option. So we get the first one out quick, and then it's just them 2 back and forth.
Sounds good.
Okay? So everybody got the weak aura link? Everybody should have that?
Yeah.
Nobody had a problem getting that import?
I don't have weak aura.
I don't either.
Quit lying.
I never heard of it. Is it foreign?
Someone said they really didn't, so who was that?
I really don't have it.
It's fine.
We were all joking. Dave was like, but I really don't.
It's fine. If you don't have it, if you're like the only person, it's pretty easy.
Then you'll be the only one that's not yelling. So
And that was who again? Like their actual name?
Shatori.
Dave Shatori.
Dave. Okay. Cool.
Oh, Lorana don't either.
That does not
I'm
either.
down
I
with
have
it.
to tell me.
Should restart my
Oh no.
But I can target the robot and see who's in there.
The weak aura just eliminates that, makes it 20 times easier.
Yep.
Wait,
I mean, it's
Lorana,
pretty
does he
sort
does all the yelling, or does he does all your callouts, or does he just set your computer up?
She's talking about
He
add-ons,
does
I'm
all.
pretty sure.
He does all the add-ons, dude.
I know. It's trying to be funny.
No, you're not, dude. Stop.
Dang, bro. Gosh.
Unless I see all 3 of you go into a robot, then we should be okay. But if I see all 3 of you go into a robot, that could be bad news.
I think
If
it auto
anything-
marks them, doesn't it? Like the actual robots just auto marks.
I don't have that set up for them to auto mark it
Gotcha.
Well,
because I don't want that to get confused.
One thing you might be able to do if that does happen is you can drive the robots where you want, so everybody can drive their robot over to one of these raid markers, and then whoever's calling out would have some way of identifying which robot is being called to.
The problem with that is the robots, they move way too slow to be able to get to the marker. So at that point, it would just be a waste of time.
Yeah, your buff would wear off and you just get booted out. If you mess up the code, more than likely it will one-shot you when it kicks you out.
Unless you have a cheat death.
So let's
Wait,
take a look
so
at it.
Why do we have the auto marks turned on?
Because because it could lead into people getting confused. Like they'll see the auto mark and then they won't see the color above their head. I'm trying to eliminate confusion of seeing, you know, like a what is the auto marks? I think it's
Where's Matt?
My game was freaking out, so I had to relog. Hold on.
so it marks them with green, moon, blue, red, and white.
Hey, Rhett, you need to try Goras. There's a really good mage spell steal and more spell.
In Mythic,
I've got all that set up and tell me when, but I used to use Power Auras years ago. It's probably the same.
Weak auras is power auras, just on steroids.
Should we go ahead and restart WoW? I downloaded the Weak Auras after you said something about it, but we just have to restart WoW to get it turned on.
That's fine. Go ahead and restart real quick.
you don't get thrown in the air in heroic, do you? Is that just mythic?
Nah, that's just mythic.
Mythic.
Man, that'd be real fun. That was in heroic.
Good thing I'm playing Outlaw if it was.
Actually have a pretty good comp for that, honestly. Yeah, and during the throw up too, or not throw up, the crash down. What happens?
Yeah.
That would be really. We have a good comp, but that'd be really fun.
What's a good stack number? We'll see how much damage we take.
900.
What's that?
Stacks of that shock that he for continuous attacks on the mech.
I think it's every
Oh.
other.
They come pretty fast.
Yeah.
I think it's like no more than 5 normally.
Yeah,
I think
I was
Taylor,
saying,
Taylor
I was
Willard
saying
told-
like 8.
Yeah, I was gonna. I think Taylor.
That's
might be
normal
shot.
though.
Yeah, it's normal. He does like double damage in heroic.
We don't want 13
Okay,
stacks.
but
Like,
We can
Come
play by ear.
on.
I mean, if you do it, do it. If you go
If
for
you see
13,
you
you
getting,
might as well go for
if
15.
you see you're getting, you know, wrecked at 5, tell them to taunt. And then as soon as your stacks fall off, you know, taunt them back.
The only thing really is if a tank gets Gigavolt. That's like the only time you're like forced to swap.
How long does that debuff last?
Feel
It's
it
like
out.
it
15
just
seconds.
drops after and when Matt starts attacking. It's instant, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's
more of a. It's not a debuff on the tank. It's a buff for mech.
Yeah, because, yeah.
It's just a continuous attack thing. Yeah, we'll just fill it out. We'll see. I'll take him first. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he attacks somebody else, it drops right off. So
Oh, does it? Okay.
yeah.
You only got weak aura in there.
Yeah.
Check your flasks too if you haven't.
Don't tell me.
Bro, I'm just helping your DPS, man.
Yo, dude, what are you doing?
I got
So you
2
should be able to just click that, and it pops up a box that says import, and you should just be able to import it, and it should be done.
Just because you don't wash it.
Weak auras will change your life.
What's wrong with you?
And
Like
I
that?
don't know, Tell Me When lets you go in and write
Like that?
Lua code for anything they don't
does
have.
This does too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You like that?
This
Some
actually is a
stuff
custom
with-
little
yeah.
code.
Cool, huh?
Some stuff would tell me when is really, really buggy.
I was a big Tell Me When fan until Weak Orders came out, and then I switched.
I used Tell Me When and Throne of Thunder for one trinket, and then they nerfed the trinket, so I got rid of it.
Here we go. We're gonna take a look.
All right, let's go.
I know Weak Wars usually has more
5,
support now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No tricks on Brian.
Deploy Spark
Tricks are for
Fox.
kids.
Gotta test our tanks, bro.
All right, Spark Buck.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge cannon. Dodge cannon.
My bad. So
And when you see, if you're in front of the Buster Cannon, just always go to the right. It's way easier to dodge if you go right instead of left.
Deploy Spark Fox.
Another spark bot coming out. Now those things are CCable. So root them, get rid of them, freeze them, do whatever. Wormhole generator. So you're going to be getting the middle.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Go ahead and take him, Matt. Bring him in the center.
We got too many people now.
Yeah, it's a
Deploy Spark Bot.
So why are we going to the center with that?
keeps everything in check.
Blast off.
Just die.
Oh yeah, one LOS and the bomb. Here, everybody get this bomb.
Man, I was lagging hard
How many
there.
stacks did you have, Ashton?
I was up to 10.
Is that where you want to switch? We'll do it soon, man.
I mean, I could probably take more, just because of stagger. I don't know about you. So let's do 7 for now. Until we get a feel for you, because, or you can take him first now, so we see where I need to talk.
Yeah, do that.
Because that was a dumb call. I made you take him first, because I could probably take a lot.
And yeah, as you saw there, sometimes Wormhole is at the same point as the Crash Stones. Make sure you're...
Yep.
Especially the small people, when you get to that part where the overlap is, like, use a movement speed increase and just run out as fast as you can.
I get 4, awesome.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Interesting.
Thank you, honey. My daughter said I look beautiful on my stream.
What's up, dude?
Not handsome, just beautiful.
Do you feel beautiful?
I feel beautiful.
I feel pretty.
Man, take the filters off. Let her see the real you.
Well,
Oh,
that's
he's
the
banned
thing.
on Twitch.
She's right behind me because I have it on the big screen.
So you're beautiful in the stream, but you know, booty in art.
So Matt's taking him first this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll tricks Matt this time then.
Where his statue is pretty much where we want to hold him at.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor. Allow me to introduce
Deploy Spark Bot.
First spark bot coming out. My
Buster Cannon.
Dodge,
Get out of
dodge,
the
dodge.
way, get out of the way.
Deploy Spark Bot.
9 stacks.
spark bot.
Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta go to the raid marker that
Wormhole
you have on your
generator.
head.
Blast off.
Awesome, do the bomb or the robot on me.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
You had to take him, Ashton, if you haven't already.
I already took him.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Do I have to keep him here?
You don't keep him there, no.
Take him, take him, take him, take him. Just
Blast
get away
off.
from those bots.
World Enlarger. Shrunk.
People that are small getting robots.
Oh, I might have to restart the stream.
You shrunk Ashton.
Yeah, I'm shrunk. You gotta keep him.
Okay.
Robbie,
Shatori.
getting a robot, Robbie.
Green.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Purple Shatori.
Where the heck is a robot?
Red Shatori.
Blast off.
Somebody yell me.
Sure, PC.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Whenever you get out, take them.
No one's yelling my color, so I don't know.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Nobody's in one of the robots.
That's my fault.
Go ahead and wipe it.
I think we lost Jim.
Do I have to turn on yell bubbles?
Yeah, you have to turn on the chat bubble to see it.
Yeah, it's really messy right there, don't it?
You just have to restart it, honey.
Yep.
So where would the yell bubbles be?
It's in social, and
Yeah, Gray. We passed Rasta.
oh yeah, okay. So in
Time is
display,
about 30
there's
minutes
chat
ago,
bubbles,
and this is
and
our
you can
first
set it to
time
like
seeing
exclude
mech
party chat or something.
on
or just have all
Heroic,
of them on.
so
I
we're
have
trying
all
out
on.
some weak auras
And I was not seeing
all
any
that
yell
kind of
bubble.
good jazz.
Were
So.
you within yell range?
I thought yell. The point of yell is that you didn't really have much room.
It's
yells.
true. I mean, if you are across the room,
Thanks,
you won't see
man.
it, but you were right next to him. It looked like.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing anything.
So, I think
It's really
we
weird.
are just need 3 more,
You
Does
don't
that
need-
require
and we'll get
chat
our
bubbles to be
achievement.
on?
Yeah, because it uses. That's how you see it. Is it pops up in a chat bubble above their heads?
I was seeing say bubbles, but not chat bubbles or yell bubbles. That's weird.
Was it showing the names in the say bubbles or just the numbers when it was like DBM was counting down?
So I saw Robbie have one single say bubble go off, but no yells.
That's really weird. Yeah, I see Robbie's say bubble, but I have Ashton's and
I mean, I see them in the chat spamming, but I don't see them.
Well,
do
because
yell.
I was in a robot.
well, that's the whole point of the week core is to while you're in, you start yelling your name.
Somebody yell something real.
Robbie wasn't in a robot, so that's probably why he wasn't yelling.
Okay, well that showed.
Yeah,
All right.
because Robbie
Maybe
wasn't in a
just
robot.
down on
They say it and say they don't yell it.
Poop.
No, it's in yell.
Poop.
Somebody
Mine
yell
doesn't
again.
say.
Okay, so I am out of range. That's weird.
Yeah. No, I have Robbie's and a couple people who got the Gigavolt. I have you as say, but the actual robot is in yell for me, which is what's supposed to be. But I guess they lowered the range on
Right now,
yelling.
our healer comp
Strange, I've
is
never
we usually
even
have a
knew that.
shaman with
Yeah.
us, Bridget.
I knew it had a
Um,
range, but I thought it was
we
like
have a resto
from
shaman,
here to that orange marker.
Yeah, it
Mistweaver
should be
monk,
pretty big, but yeah,
resto
it definitely
druid,
is like
holy
quarter of it.
pally.
Jared,
That's our
you
healer
see,
comp right now.
Brandon's message.
Every now and then,
No.
also,
Uh,
well, also
says
healing
lagging a
tonight.
lot.
I think he's playing holy, just because
Okay,
Bridget
Bubba.
couldn't make it.
Our internet's having a tough
So-
patch right now. I'll do my best.
Kick the router.
Put the
I
hamsters
would like
down.
to.
You just gotta
Yeah,
kick
maybe
it.
yeah, just hit it or punch,
Or hit it with the uppercut.
throw it on the ground real quick. You know, maybe like jiggle some wire.
Get some Street Fighter and go, Haryuken!
Or feed the hamsters.
Street Fighter
A little
reference. That
laggy
was awesome.
tonight, though. I tell you what. Here we go.
Get the warrior buff, please.
Oh shoot, who's going first, Ashton?
You're pulling,
Okay.
5,
but 9
4,
stacks.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor. Let's see how you handle.
Deploy Spark Bot.
First Spark Bot coming out. We don't need to CC
We don't
that
have
one right
another
off the
resto
bat.
shaman.
Cannon.
Dodge can't.
Right now, like I said, we have backup healers, like Austin, who's bubble trouble. He's healing right now in place of Bridget.
All right, clear those. Get to your marks.
Go ahead, Ashton.
Deploy
I
Spark
can.
Bot.
I'm gonna grip you over here, Bentham.
Wormhole generator.
Are you a healer yourself?
Wormhole.
Blast off.
Move.
Remember to take your raid markers.
Cluster cannon.
Your
Dodge,
your
dodge,
raid
dodge,
marker
dodge.
That's on your head.
God.
Deploy spark bot.
Take him, dude.
Blast off.
Get out of that. Yep, make sure you're getting bombs out.
Wrong. You're wrong.
World
Cabela.
enlarger.
My bomb's going off.
Alright. Yeah, we got 2 bombs hit group.
Bentham, purple.
Ashton's blue.
You're blue.
Take them whenever you get out.
I'm the moon.
You're green.
Ashton's red.
There's bombs just going
Ashton's
red.
green.
I'll have you.
Yeah, you guys gotta make sure you're getting LOS on the bombs.
So you are going to get marks on your head. One of you is going to get yellow star. One of you is going to get orange. One of you is going to get purple diamond. Those marks, those flags I have out, that's where you go. Diamonds in the back, orange left, purple right.
What is it that's gonna put the mark there? What event triggers that cause
Gigavolt Blast. It's the one that you have to LOS the rest of the raid.
So why are we running to? I mean, this is a dumb question, but why are we running to the raid marker out in the open instead of the rocks?
It just
you're going behind the rock.
You're
You
going
gotta go behind the rock.
He's just placing it there so you know where it is.
That's where you've got to break your line of sight.
Okay, so you are assigning the rock that everybody goes to.
Yes.
Behind.
To match up with the mark that gets put on your head.
Okay.
So when Gigavolt Blast comes out, you're going to get a mark. You're either going to get star, circle, or diamond. Okay? If you get star, you're going to come over here and get behind the star rock. Break line of sight with the raid, just like that.
You're fighting Scarlet.
You did it right. The time that you got it right.
Yep.
I seen you do it, dude. You did it perfectly fine.
Yeah, but I just went to the closest rock to me, though. I wasn't even.
You got lucky.
Oh, you got lucky.
You got lucky.
Okay.
So yeah. So
what do you like healing?
Look
on,
at where the marks
Greg?
are at. So diamond in the back, orange up front left, purple up front right. The thing is I know we had 2 people go to diamond, and nobody was over in.
Well,
yeah, I didn't see a thing
That
over
works.
my head.
That works
my bad.
perfectly fine, though. I mean, I know we should try to stay towards markers, but there's 2 spots to hide behind that you can LOS each other on purple and.
Well, I tried running to orange, and that's when it all happened. So, it's fine.
Do we want to go on the opposite side of the boss so we're closer to the majority of the LOS points?
Well, I mean, either way, then you're gonna have star that people are gonna throw run to. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just
either
like
way.
1 versus like 2 people trying to run out. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Let's try to get this down first before we kind of change anything.
That's why I want to tank them as close as I can in the center, so you have equal distance to cover.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was meant more for the ranged group. But yeah.
Here we go.
Hide me,
5,
Brian.
4,
Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology. Let's see how you handle
Deploy spark bot.
Gizmo.
Cluster cannon.
Dodge.
Superior gnomish artillery. Guided by
He usually turns away from me.
All right, there's your bombs. Get to your marks.
Deploy spark bot.
I have no way to get that. You probably got to move the boss or get to there.
Wormhole generator.
Getting ready to
Blast off.
clear out of that.
Buster cannon.
Dodge.
Deploy spark bot.
Take him, take him, take him, take him.
Blast off.
Get out of that.
World enlarger.
Getting your robot.
Matt screen.
Where was that running shrunk? Who's that?
Bentham, you're red.
Rhett, you're picking a robot that somebody else has it in there.
Bentham, you're green.
Deploy spark
Matt's
bot.
yellow.
And Bentham, you're purple.
Bombs out.
Blast off.
Yeah,
Whoever's rat, you're red.
Buster cannon.
Red's green. Red's purple.
Oh no.
Deploy spark bot.
Who's
Move
in
him out of-
X?
Move him out. That one came.
Okay.
You want to stay clear of these robots?
That was a nice little add-on.
Wormhole generator.
Bombs out.
Run out.
Hole.
Get to your mark.
Blast off.
Out of that.
I'm taunting here in a second.
No.
Bombs out
Deploy
off.
spark bot.
Bomb went off on the raid.
Buster cannon.
It's gonna be hard to heal this up with a healer down.
Another healer down.
Yeah, go ahead and wipe it.
World enlarger.
Oh. Bigwigs is telling me he's shrunken. Huh.
Yep.
A little table came up. I've never noticed that.
Yeah, on the
I'm not
little
even lying.
breakdown, it
Yeah.
also shows how much
What-
time they have.
Yeah. So it
much
shows
time do you
when
have
they're
in a
shrunk, and then it shows them when they're in a robot.
You have what, 15 seconds on heroic, or is it 45?
For what?
Being shrunk.
I don't know.
45. Wait, no, no. I don't know.
So I know
Okay.
if your shrink runs out, you die if you're in the robot.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I noticed is that I was seeing everybody that was in the robot yelling their names in a chat bubble, and I don't have weak ores, but I could see them all yelling.
So the weak aura is what causes you to spam yell, not that it's not. You don't need it to see the person.
Nope.
It's just so you
okay.
yourself.
My
So
bad.
it's poorly worded on my part.
I think Bigwigs will do it too, but I think it's only in the chat.
Yeah, it does a say instead of a yell.
Yeah.
Because I noticed as soon as you hopped in a robot, the slash says for being shrunk immediately turned into yells.
I see white chat bubbles and red chat bubbles.
Yeah, you'll see the white chat bubble until they hop on a robot, or if they have like Gigavolt charge or something.
Okay. Well, the robots are all marked with X, triangle, and something.
Yep, I went ahead and put the marks on.
It's 30 seconds, Austin, for the...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to call names though, because if you're saying like blue or whoever's on what I mean, I guess you could call it a shape. I know it's messed a lot of guilds up where they ended up calling the raid marker color instead of the name.
Yep.
It
Call
is a
the
good
raid
backup
color instead of.
in case two people are too far away. Like I had to manually mouse over
three,
red.
2, 1.
Take him, dude.
Deploy spark bot.
Yeah, well, never mind.
Buster cannon.
Dodge.
Dodge.
Bombs out.
Deploy spark bot.
We're still on.
Get ready,
Wormhole
wormhole.
generator. Blast off.
Get out.
Buster cannon.
Dodge.
Deploy spark bot.
Take him, dude.
Bombs out.
Blast off.
I'll go back over there.
That's why we try to
Welcome,
keep it in the
Roger.
center.
And I got shrunk.
Don't run over those strong people.
I
Let
got
them go
him.
through. Let them go through.
My stacks didn't drop though.
Matt is red. Matt's purple.
David, you're purple.
Matt's
Deploy
blue.
spark bot.
David, you're red. And blue.
Blast off.
Take him as soon as you can.
Bombs out. Bombs out.
Buster cannon.
Got him.
Red.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
I was at 18 stacks.
Deploy spark bot. Wormhole generator.
Let his stacks drop.
Blast off.
Take him, take him,
Deploy
take him, take him.
spark bot. Buster cannon.
Dodge. Buster.
Which way is it going?
He's in the rock.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Was he like out of LOS? And
Yes.
You got
Wipe
a
it up.
killer in the tank, don't you? Wipe it up.
World enlarger.
Hurry, wipe it up so I can live.
It was smoother for the first 35%, I would say. The first round of bot.
Yay.
Hey Matt, you don't have to listen to Bentham when he says that, because he doesn't want me to beat him.
What sucks is that I know that this fight gets harder before it gets better.
That's really, I mean, that's really it. Phase 2 is just staying alive.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all the mechanics right here.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the sheep.
Yeah, sheep's not any different than normal, though, right?
No,
Nope.
same thing. Just, I mean, only different than rogue, because if you get hit by one, it's just a lot of healing that you're gonna have to get.
You're doing a lot better on Buster
Can you even
Cannons,
get a
though.
transmog mount?
I got you, bro.
That's so dumb, dude. You can't mount on your traveling tundra.
Yep. And it's an alliance only mount, even though the horde one's the same.
Yeah, and they don't even like give you the like equivalent to it when you switch over.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. So, now you guys in the robots, you guys are okay with calling stuff out like that? Everybody's able to get in and out of the robots fine?
Yeah, I think that was pretty smooth the last couple times.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology. Let's see how you handle
Deploy spark bot.
Gizmo.
Buster cannon.
Dodge.
got him, buddy.
Bombs. Run them out.
Deploy Spark Bot. Wormhole generator. Blast off. Buster cannon.
Dodge.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Take him, dude.
Bombs out.
Blast off.
Move.
World Enlarger.
Small people incoming.
Shatori can call it out.
Red, yellow. Red, green. Red, purple. Matte, red. Matte, yellow.
Spark Bot.
Matte, purple.
Make sure you call out Shatori's code.
Blast off.
Blue. Shatori yellow.
Buster cannon.
Shatori purple.
Dodge.
Nice job.
Had to go ahead and get out.
Pull him in the
Buzz.
center.
Yep.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Oh, poop.
What were you doing?
Bombs out.
Wormhole generator.
Out. Take him, Matt.
Wormhole incoming.
Hey,
Blast
Matt's
off.
gonna get hit hard.
Get bombs out quick.
He's fine.
quick.
Deploy Spark Bot. Buster cannon.
Dodge. Did he pay at 50 or 40?
World
40%. I think.
Let the small people get in robots.
Ron, call it out.
Buster cannon.
Yeah, I don't see it. I fell.
Cabela.
Somebody call it.
Bella has a green triangle.
Deploy Spark Bot. Blast off.
We had a bomb gigavolt blast off.
I think I wasn't far enough. I got a second stack too.
Is it good? I told you I did. No.
You two tell each other's codes. You two the only two in the box.
I don't see anybody's junk. Okay, Cabela,
2
yellow.
seconds. Dead.
Cabela, yellow.
Dead.
Wipe it up.
My bad.
So if you're not seeing the yells, go off the marker above the head.
So the add-on,
Buster cannon.
it said Cabela 0/ something. What does that mean?
Like in the yell bubble?
No, I wasn't looking at in the middle of your screen. Okay, so I'm the only one looking at that. Okay.
Well, I mean, like, what
I thought
add-on
this
are you
could-
talking about?
The one that was just given. It said my name and the Cabela's name, and it said 0, and then /
Because
3.
well, here's the thing. Because okay, so for people that don't, and I'm not saying that you don't understand Ron, the thing that he linked is it's literally just for a yell bubble. It's not going to tell you a color. It's not putting marks on people's head. Big Wigs is putting marks on people's head, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yep.
it's literally just yelling your name. That's all it's doing. It's not doing anything else. It just helps us to see who's in the robot. That's it. I don't know what your issue was, Ron. It might have been.
Well, that's what it was. I was looking for the add-on to tell me what was going on, so I was looking all over the place for some sort of 20% or 20 times greater help.
No, no. All it's going to do is when you see somebody in the robot, all you're going to see is the red check. All you're going to see is them yelling their own name from the robot. So, like,
Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Never mind, dude.
So-
I was expecting it to like
Tell
have
you the
something
color.
fabulous, so I was
No.
like looking all over my screen
No,
for it.
it's
I was
literally
like,
just yelling a name. That's all
Yep,
it's
that's
doing.
all it's doing.
It's a weak aura string just to yell names. So we don't
We-
have to say a color and then another color following it. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if someone says red, blue, then somebody with a blue mark is going to think they're calling their name. You know what I mean? So that's what he did it for.
Yep, you still have to you just have to apply that bubble to whatever colors above their robot's head that they're yelling that bubble from. So, like Cabela, you could say, Cabela, you're red. Cabela, you're blue. Cabela, you're yellow, and then she would be able to detonate and get out, and then you would be you and the other guy would be the last two. And you guys just make
Yeah,
sure that
that's-
you both transpire the code before both of you detonate.
Yeah, that's it. Now that I know it doesn't really help any, I'm good.
You're good, man.
Oh, I know. I was
I
looking
know
for
what
like
you're talking
something to
about.
like Cabela and then show me the name on it or something. So I was looking all over my screen for something somewhere, and
When you're just missing
it was-
Cabela.
no, I seen that, but I was looking for it to like shine.
Tell her what mark to
and-
say or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
you look at the
That's what I was-
robot that she's yelling out of.
Well, yeah. So exactly. So it's just like it was before. If I would have just done what I used to do, it would have been good.
Yep.
We're good.
I didn't do good either. I didn't call anybody out.
You're good. I'm the one that's the fool. I was told to take charge, and I failed miserably.
It's like 20 years of it. You would think you'd be good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, now that I know what's going.
Deploy Spark Bot.
See where this one's at. All right, we can just root that one.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge,
Dodge.
dodge, dodge.
Get bombs out.
This crash down coming up.
Deploy Spark Bot. Wormhole generator. Blast off. Buster Cannon.
Dodge.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Last spark bot coming in.
Take him, Matt.
Blast off.
Gotcha, bro.
Don't bring him back here. Bring him.
World Enlarger.
All right, here we go. Shrunk people. Matt, Brian, do the call out. Get Matt out first.
Not showing it. Alright.
Because he's not inside the robot. There he is.
Blue,
Matt
I
Ray.
have.
Hang on, let Brian call it out.
Matt Green. Matt Blue.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Ron Green.
Blast off.
What's mine?
Purple.
You're yellow.
Buster Cannon.
You're green.
You're red.
You're yellow.
Well, you detonate. Get out.
He was trying to
Spark
redeem
Bot.
himself, bro. Why you taking it away from him for it?
Oh no, that was good. that was beautiful. I just want to pass. I don't want to fail us because I'm a. Never mind.
I love you, dude.
So
Look.
funny, dude.
Blast off.
You're gonna have to keep
Get
him.
out
dude.
of it.
Get that out of that and bombs out.
I'm running. I'm running.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Pick them panda legs up.
I'm trying.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge that. Dual barrel roll.
There was 10.
I love that game.
I had the bombs that had run back.
World
My
Enlarger.
short panda
Fine.
legs.
Enlarger coming out. Bentham, call it out.
Blinken's purple. Blinken's yellow. Blinken's green. Iris is yellow. Somebody's got to call me out too. Iris is yellow.
Rhonda, call out.
Yeah, Rhonda needs to call yours out.
Bentham what?
Iris, you're yellow. I don't know if you got it 3 times in a row or you haven't done it yet. So. Alright, and you're green. Don't forget to call me out though.
Deploy spark
Oh.
bot.
Oh, I got you. I got.
Nope, I'm good. Oh, maybe I'm not. Just
I got you, dude. Quit playing. Oh, I tried. Oh.
Deploy spark bot.
I need that innovate now.
Drop a ring on us, dude.
Buster cannon.
Buster cannon.
World in
Few percentage.
Pull him, dude.
Oh, people keep stepping on me.
Wormhole generator. Blast off.
Coming to
Cool, red.
Back off DPS.
Buster
Stop
cannon.
the boss. Stop on boss. Let him clear the.
Taylor green.
Too late.
White or blue.
You're yellow.
World
Winks
enlarger.
red.
Shrunk.
You're yellow.
Where are
Signal
shrinks
exploding
going?
sheep.
Moon.
If you're shot, go to moon.
Deploy spark bot.
Just stay alive. We'll get a B-res on.
Go, Bomby, go. Run, Brandon, run.
Get it on Shatori.
Dodge fire, dodge fire.
World enlarger. Shrunk. Signal exploding sheep.
Here come tornado.
Wormhole generator.
Don't move, big people.
Wormhole took my dead butt.
Signal exploding sheep.
Who wants to hop on a robot with me to clear this real quick? Or never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can jump. The little people can jump in robot.
I'm in one.
Most of the raid's dead.
It's dead. It's
Oh.
like.
Then I'm awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Once we get in that phase, the shrunk people, you guys are free to get into the robots and start calling stuff out.
Yeah, going again, we calling it.
And during the intermission, since there's a lot of robots and people getting shrunk, if you have like less than 10
Ready if you want to do one more shot before we call it. And obviously no for.
If you have like less than 10 seconds on your shrunk debuff, don't get in a robot. You'll just end up probably dying or something.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Ashton. I
Get
guess
out.
Ashton's ready
Run
to
up.
pull.
Run up. Run up. Get out. Sorry.
Buster cannon.
Oh, is that gonna hit?
Oh, it's gonna go right for it.
No! I like how Ashton just stood there and died when he could have ran to the door and just reset.
Oh, this
I was literally looking at Discord. I wasn't even paying attention.
How'd you even like end up over there?
I don't know.
All right, let's do one more. Last pull of the night.
And don't forget, there's more than just, yourself and them. Can't have just one person calling out everything and then they're stuck in the robot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is nice though if I do get shrunk to get me out first, so I can go ahead and get out and help Ashton with the boss. So
Nah,
I feel
Ashton's
bad
a
if I
big boy.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
I
when
was
it
up to
tanks
like
in,
20,
yeah, definitely get them out
19,
first.
20 stacks or something like that, and it was just starting to chunk a little bit.
See if we can get him to 50.
I'm down.
I'll try to be a little bit more proactive of who I want people to get out first.
Yes, Cam. Sorry, I haven't seen your chat, but this is heroic, and we killed King Rosticon.
All right, last pull of the night. Well, it's new.
2, 1.
I've calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor. Let's see how you handle
Deploy Spark Bot.
Gizmo.
Brandon, you got that, Rude.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge. Bombs out.
Run away! Run away!
Deploy Spark Bot. Wormhole generator. Blast off. Buster Cannon.
Dodge.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Take him, dude.
Bombs out. Do you want to move them off the robots, please?
World Enlarger.
Small people in. Don't run them over.
Ron, call it out. Get Cabela out first.
Cabela yellow. Purple. Green. Matt. Red. Blue. You need to get me too, dude.
I'll get you.
Green.
Alright, green.
Blast off.
Red.
Bombs
Pick it
out.
up. Where'd you go, Bentham?
Deploy Spark Bot.
I shouldn't waste all your cooldowns on me.
That way, I didn't waste nothing.
I'm never gonna use
Somebody threw wings on me or something.
Yeah.
Wormhole
Alright,
generator.
run those out.
Blast off. Deploy Spark Bot. Buster Cannon.
Ooh, that one got.
Do you need blah, blah, do you need me to take an action?
No, I'm at 3.
World Enlarger.
Small people in.
Bentham, call it. Get Cabela out first.
Color green.
Buster Cannon.
Dodge.
Cabella's not in there anymore. Blinking green.
I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Blinking yellow. Call me out too. Blinking red.
Deploy Spark Bot.
Hit them green. Yellow. Purple.
Oh, I didn't mean to taunt.
Deploy Spark Bot.
5%.
Bombs out.
Take him, dude.
Getting ready phase.
Yeah. Alright, so little people get into the bots as soon as that World Enlarger goes. About to go off now.
World Enlarger. Shrug.
Oh my goodness.
Exploding sheep.
Matt yellow.
Taylor, call it out. Or Matt, yeah, Brian, you got it. Brian, you got it.
Deploy Spark
Matt
Bot.
purple. Matt blue.
Brian, you're purple. Yellow. And green.
World
Ashton,
Enlarger.
you're blue. Red.
Signal exploding sheep.
And yellow.
You get me up, Brandon.
Wormhole
back in.
generator.
I died. Oh, I thought I died. Whee.
Bentham yellow.
Alpha's purple.
Signal exploding
Alpha's
sheet.
red.
Bentham yellow. Green.
Alpha's
Bombs
red.
out. Get bombs out.
Blue.
Alright, you're green.
Yeah, it's
Got another B-res. Get Austin up.
Half the raid's down. Yeah.
I don't care. Flash pull.
We got this.
If Brandy can down King by himself, we can do this.
Naya, get mage bucket.
Oh, really? A spark bomb
Signal
over here?
exploding sheet. Wormhole generator. Blast off. Buster cannon.
Red Boston.
Try to run around.
Deploy
Dodge
spark
spark
bomb.
bomb. Hit Buster cannon.
Surprise!
Blast off.
For some reason, my glowing weak birds yelling at me.
World enlarger.
Anybody else alive to do the robots with me?
Nope.
Do it, guys.
I did it. I
Nice
survived.
job.
I won.
We got King down. Got some work on mech, so
We'll get him easy.
Yeah.
I think we got
It's
it.
literally just like
towards the
normal.
end.
I think people just got confused a little bit with the weak aura.
What? Weak aura?
Well,
There
no,
was a
it's
weak
not
aura?
just Ron. I mean, it's just everybody is
messing
in
with
general.
I'm not even using the weak aura.
It is definitely a good bit more difficult when only the people on the bots can see it.
yeah.
Wasn't normal like that?
Nope.
No.
Normal, everybody could see the marks above the robot's head.
So according to Cam, he said with the kill Rastakhan, you guys are 12th in the server from 17. 2 more spots.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said. So we're almost in the top 10 in the server.
Real
We'll
quick.
get there next week.
Who put this portal up?
I'm not a mage.
Brett did.
Yep.
It's to Dalaran and Broken Isles because we're Horde right now and can't go to Borealis.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I was gonna use my hearth.
Night, Richard.
Have a good night, Richard.
Nobody was accusing you of anything, by the way, Austin.
What?
See here, he just link while progressed. He said it hasn't updated yet. So how'd you know we're 12th? Like, if it hasn't updated.
You probably just looked at who was doing what kills.
If anything, if we can get 20, like we're literally so close to getting 20. Just get
First mythic boss.
Just get the first mythic boss. It's literally not too different from heroic. We'll just keep doing the same strat.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. The only difference is the ads res, and it's basically it's an
Yeah.
interrupt fest. You interrupt them, that's it. You don't even DPS them. They're on a timer. That's all it is. It's just basic interrupting.
I logged her up.
Well, we'll get the weak ores downloaded so we can see what's up.
It literally, Right. The only thing it does, it doesn't do anything to help call out. Um, it doesn't give you any kind of advantage of calling out the colors. All it does is let people put, names on bots, so that way we're not having to call out like, Skull, you're this. So that means it's dependent on that person looking at Skull and verifying that they are Skull. So it's just a lot easier to call somebody out, with their toon name and say, okay, hey, you're this, you're this, you're that.
Okay, so all it does is make, like, if I go in a robot, whenever it detects that I'm in a robot, it just makes me yell my name over
That's
and
it.
over again. Yeah. Well, I can do
That's
that
it.
with Tell Me When. I can make Tell Me When do that.
So, yep, if you want to do that for you and Carla, then do that. That's all it's doing.
Also, what it does is when you're shrunk and you're not in a robot, it just literally says shrunk. So, and to be honest with you, everybody should be able to see that. If you're close by to them, you can see them running around with shrunk over their head. So,
Even close to them, and I saw
That's just Bigwigs, I think, that does the slash say shrunk thing.
Well, I can make Tell Me When detect when I'm shrunk also, because it's going to be some sort of aura that you can monitor for.
Yep, exactly.
Use that for an event trigger.
I mean, Tell Me When and Weak Ores are extremely close. I think the only difference is Weak Ores just has a lot more like mainstream support over Tell Me When.
That's it.
That's
It's
like the
exactly
main difference. It's just like DBM and Bigwigs. They both work. Bigwigs just has a little bit more active like developers.
Community.
Yeah. I think the guy who does DBM doesn't even play WoW anymore. He just has an add-on that writes the stuff for him.
I don't know about you guys, and I don't know who Captain Rift is, but he was watching the stream the whole time.
Dang.
And
Right on, brother.
He was chatting in the group too.
What's up, dude?
That's why I ended up going to Push to Talk, because I ended up talking to him. Like,
Why you got hit by a Buster Cannon so much, bro?
nah,
Right?
that was just like spacing out. That was just
Feel
spacing
that.
out.
First time I got hit by that fight, I think I died like every other pull to Buster Cannon.
I think I got hit. I don't think I only got hit like once that last pull.
Have a good night, man.
Hey, quick question. Am I going to be all tanking on the first boss now then, or not?
Yeah, we'll probably still just put you in on first boss still.
Okay.
We're just going to move Taylor over to DPS.
Cool.
Matt.
Yeah.
So, good job tonight. I mean, jumping in straight to Rastakhan and then Heroic. By the way, my stream's still going, so they're going to hear everything. I'm not going to say anything private. But just, again, proactively looking where the ads are, knowing just to pull them out of poo on the ground. It really, really helps out the melee in that aspect. Right? We both have to keep in mind, including myself, that we have more than just ranged. We have more than just us, right? It is our job not just to tank the majority of the damage coming from the boss, but also make it easier for the raid. Keeping a clear line for them to be able to DPS the boss. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'll have to look at logs, see how you did.
Well, I'll tell you, doing Mythic Plus last night with Sanguine helped me a lot with pulling people away from crap on the ground.
Yeah,
that was really hard. Oh my god.
This week is more of a healer and melee intensive thing than anything else, just because Sanguine just drops when the ads just die, and then Grievous is more of a healer thing. If you're under 90% health, it's gonna tick like a dot until you're healed up over 90% of your health. So if you're gonna run, make sure your healer is good and they understand that, especially when you run the 3 affix keys, 7, 8, and 9s. And then when you run a 10, then you have 4 fixes with reaping. So, and what reaping does is that when you kill an ad, their soul lingers. Every 20%, Bob Salami over there literally reses everything you killed within that 20%. And it all just comes towards you.
Yeah.
And you have to blow it up. So I can't say inside information, but no, that's pretty much it, right? We want to, as tanks, not only stay alive, but keep a clear line of sight for the DPS range and everything else, range and melee together. As much as we can, try to help out the healers, right? Again, as a pally, you have to time your active mitigation with bigger hits. If you know something that you're gonna take hits hard, DBM and bigwigs won't tell you when to pop active mitigation. It is your job to know that. You know, usually bigwigs or little wigs will tell you when something big's about to come, then you need to pop active mitigation. But the majority of the time, it's your job to do that, just to know when they're about to hit real hard. Usually anything with a cast time that you see in bigwigs and stuff is where you want to, and you look at it and you know for a fact you're going to get hit by it, use active mitigation. So for example, Conclave, right? The first person we are downing is Gonk, right? She does a wild maul. Is literally just straight up shredding your face off your body. You literally have to you have to time your active mitigation with the wild maul just to be able to survive that. Again, as a monk, I just shrug everything off and then I can purify it at the end. Usually I don't purify unless I really, really have to. Usually my active mitigation is up 100% of the time. Stagger and ISB, Iron Skin Brew. That's my two active mitigations that I have. But as a pally tank, anything that you can actively mitigate usually will have a timer on. Anything else, you should be able to heal it. I don't know what the healing one is, but that should be part of your rotation. Literally, just hit it. Can't remember what it is, but here, I'll log in my pally.
You talk about Light of the Protector?
Can't remember what it was. I'll log in my pally real quick. Yeah, it's Light of the Protector, right? Light of the Protector increases up to 200 based on your missing health. Okay, so yeah, that should be part of your, your rotation, right?
Yeah.
What are you taking? Are you taking Holy Shield as your tier 1?
Holy Shield, Crusader's Judgment, Blinding Light. I may be able to switch some of these around for raid stuff. Cavalier, Final Stand, Consecrated Ground, and Seraphim.
Take Holy Shield instead of Blinding Light. Definitely take Fist of Judgment.
I never use Blinding Light, so I don't even know why I have that.
Yeah, don't.
I was using
stuff that you do not use. No, yeah, stuff that you normally. It's kind of hard for like for tanks in general. You have to find stuff. I mean, yeah, there's a cookie cutter build. Everything like this is probably going to give you the best for what you need, right? But a lot of stuff is situational. Right, if you're not using it and there's no benefit for DPS or survivability, why use it, right?
Right.
So I would take Fist of Justice. That's just me. Final Stand. They say take Unbreakable Spirit, but I took Final Stand because even though you don't pop it very often, that's your oh poop button, right?
Right.
I'm about to die, and we don't have a B-res, but I'm about to die, and the healers need to catch up. You know, pop your bubble, whatever it's called, Divine Shield, and then you won't lose threat because you have Final Stand. I mean, it's literally, what, 10 seconds? 8 seconds. There's enough time for a healer to spam you up. Not only that, you can spam yourself up with Flash of Light. You know, instead of taking Consecrated Ground, I literally took Judgment of Light. So that's just me, because I didn't like Consecration Ground. I mean, you could use it. I mean, both of them, they work pretty well, so. And then Seraphim, so.
I think I took Consecrated Ground. I think I was looking at more of a Mythic Plus build, which is probably more useful in Mythic Plus.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I think Consecrated definitely would work better in Mythic Pluses, but yeah, I mean, you want to, so as a pally, you're definitely slow, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's probably, that and DK is probably one of the slowest classes in the game. They don't have mobility at all. You know, with warriors, you have leap, monks, you have torpedo, druids, you have stampede. DK, only thing they have is wraith, and then you have your cavalier. That's it. I think that it's, what is it? Divine Steed is what? How long is that? 45 seconds.
Yeah, for the cooldown. Yep.
So, like, for example, Rastakhan, I torpedo there to taunt off you. Whenever you taunt, I torpedo back. By the time I torpedo again, by the time we taunt swap again, my torpedo's back up. So you have to definitely time that. The only thing I really use Cavalier, like, or any kind of speed boost, if I have to run to the boss or away from the boss. Other than that, I'm not pushing it. But since it's such a long cooldown, you want to have at least 2 of them, right?
Right. Yep.
That's just me. That's what I took when I pally tanked.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, when I first started, I had Blessing of Spell Warding, but that was just a waste. So then I put it back into Cavalier. I just use it more. Even as a DPS, I use Cavalier more than anything else that's in that tier.
Definitely. So, but all in all, I mean, you did just fine. Just definitely have to clean up the taunts a little bit. Me and Taylor, we rarely talked. You know what I mean? We just looked at each other's stack and we knew what we were taunting off of. You know, it's definitely going to take some time to get used to each other, tanking wise, because different people have different play styles. So I just have to figure you out. That's it. But Guardians of the Ancient King, Ardent Defender, you know, those you just pop whenever you think you're taking too much and you don't have enough active mitigation. Pop one of those. You know what I mean? You have so much utility, you just have to use it right.
Yeah.
Don't forget Lay of Hands, your Bubble, your Bop, your 2 you have Ardent Defender, Ancient of the Kings, you have your active mitigation, your Consecration heals you, you know what I mean? And also, like, if you see the healer going down, you can literally click their name and pop Bop on them.
Right.
Or if a healer's taking too much damage, you could pop Blessing of Sacrifice on them because you have more health, especially when you're off tanking. You know, if you're not actively having the boss beat on your face, you can literally, like, and you see somebody just taking so much damage. Now, I wouldn't go willy-nilly just using it on anybody, right? It's the important rules. It's literally tanks and it's literally healers. I mean, if I'm taking too much damage, I don't have anything, and the healers can't cover me, throw a stack on me. You're not taking damage anyways. I'm taking the brunt of the force, right? Until your stacks drop or whatever you need to drop, it drops. You know? again, it's just using the stuff that you need the correct way. It's all about timing with Pally, in my opinion. You only have 5 buttons really to hit as DPS. So, you know, you have so much more utility to do. They're one of the most versatile classes for tanks, in my opinion. Just really slow.
Yeah.
But that's it, though. The only thing that you really have to worry about is just pulling stuff out of the thing, the poo. So, anyways, I'm going to bed.
All right, man.
Good night, stream. Whoever is in here, it might be Cam, it might be Andrew. Good night.
Sounds good.